Hi everybody. I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. Um, I'm going to try to get this one posted hopefully tomorrow to follow up the video that I posted today that was the link to the training that Jen and Celeste did at convention about social media. Um, so hopefully I'll get that posted. So a little update. You probably have noticed that I have not been posting in my team page quite as much lately. It is summer, so we have lots of things pretty much scheduled for every weekend, which is pretty par for us during the summertime. But if you missed the announcement, I'm also pregnant. I am almost 11 weeks, so that has been playing a factor in a lot of my activity. And if you know me from my first pregnancy, I am one of those people that gets pretty sick, and the best way to avoid that is by sleeping. So if you try to message me after about 8 o'clock, I'm probably already asleep. I know I go to bed at like the same time as my 2-year-old. So anyway, I'm hoping that with second trimester things will pick back up. I'll have a little bit more energy and feel like I can function like a normal human being. So anyway, I talked a little bit about the training that Celeste and Jen did. They did a training with one of the social media guys from corporate, and it was all about ways to use social media to promote your business. If you have a Twitter account, you can do it that way. Obviously, we all use Facebook. But another one that not a lot of people use, I don't think, is Pinterest. Now, if you're like me, Pinterest is like I find all of these ideas and I put them on these boards, and sometimes I make the things that I pin and sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't. So I have like thousands of pins. But what I like about Pinterest that's different from Facebook is I kind of like my Facebook to be private. I don't let just anybody follow, well, I guess they can follow me, but I don't let anybody friend me. And I have my security settings pretty tight just because I post a lot of pictures of my daughter on there, and I don't want just some weirdos looking at the pictures that I post. So what's different about Pinterest is that anybody can follow your board at any time, and if your pin gains popularity and more people are pinning it, then it's going to spread faster. So what I have done with mine is that I have made a board for Plexus. So it's still my profile. People can follow certain pin boards. They don't necessarily have to follow all of them. They can follow, if they follow you, then they're following everything that you pin. And I pin a huge variety of random different things pretty much on a daily basis. And obviously with a new baby coming, there's been a lot of baby pins. But anybody can repin anything that you pin. And so a good way to do that, to spread your Plexus business, is to do some Plexus pinning. Now there are already pins on Plexus. Plexus Worldwide has a Pinterest board. So if you're already on Pinterest, I would go ahead and go follow Plexus Worldwide. They have some good good pins that are already approved by compliance because corporate is posting them. So go ahead and follow them on Pinterest. But what I want you to know is that you can link your personal website to the pins that you're posting. And so for those of you that don't know, if you click on a pin or click on something you like and it opens up the pin, and then you click on it again and it links you to a website. So like Etsy, if you find something cute, it'll pull up the pin, you click it, it'll take you to somebody's Etsy business. Or you find this funny video, you click on it again, it takes you to the site where the videos originated from. So I'm going to show you how to link your website, your personal Plexus website, to the Plexus pins that you're pinning on Pinterest. Now, I find that Pinterest is a little bit different than Facebook. Like I said, because you don't, there's not really those privacy settings, so you can reach more people. In fact, a personal story of mine, I had a lady order from me a 30-day supply of Slim. I had no idea who she was, didn't know her name, didn't recognize it, tried to do some investigating, couldn't figure out how she would have gotten my information. Now, I do leave my business card. I've left my business cards in like New Mexico on a ski trip, and so there's some random places, so I thought maybe it was one of those. But she actually, when I emailed her, she emailed me back and she said, no, I actually was directed to your website from Pinterest, and so I, read through some stuff and I ordered. So I thought that was really cool that I actually have a personal experience with Pinterest being a portal for promoting your business. Now, I've been doing Plexus for 11 months now. My Plexiversary is on August the 1st. That's the day I signed up. So that's coming up soon. And so, as you can probably imagine, what my sister calls your low-lying fruit. So when you're picking your fruit, you always get those stuff that's down low first, so you don't have to get the ladder out. So my low-lying fruit has pretty much been reached. My close friends and family on Facebook, most of them have tried it, and are either still taking it or not. I still consistently post on Facebook because I do know that there are people that are watching me. And the reason that I'm being consistent on posting is that I want them to know that I'm still very much in this. Even if they've tried it and they decided to stop, or they met their goal weight, or for whatever reason, a lot of times they're going to watch you to see if this was just like a fly by the seat of your pants type thing, get rich quick scheme, and after a year you're like, nah, I'm gonna give that up. And I don't want the people that I have reached, or my audience, I don't want them to think that this was just kind of I'm trying to make quick money type of thing. I really am trying to help people get healthy, and I want them to know that there's still that opportunity that they can either contact me or they can visit my website, and it's not something that I'm throwing the hat in. I'm still doing it. So that's another reason to be consistent with your Facebook posts, is so that people will see that yes, you're in this. It's not just some, oh, I'm going to try this, and oh, well, it didn't work kind of thing. Because I feel like if you do continue to post, they're going to realize this is real. This isn't just some scheme. They're not trying to pull the wool over my eyes. That you really do believe in the products and you've seen them work. So that's another really important reason to keep posting on Facebook, even if you think every one of your friends has seen your posts, or a million of your posts, and they're either not going to try it or they have already tried it. Just go ahead and keep posting. I feel like that's really important. And I know in the summertime, you don't feel like people are watching, people are on vacation, they're not in their normal routine, so they're not really concerned with losing weight at this point. I get that, I totally do, and I want you guys to know that I think that's a company-wide thing. In fact, I watched a video from Sarah Marble today, and she mentioned that summertime is kind of one of those lulls, kind of like around Christmas when people are wanting to spend their money on Christmas presents and not necessarily Plexus. You're kind of going to see those lulls. So when school starts back up, people get back into their routine and they look in the mirror and they're like, oh, probably shouldn't have eaten that donut. Then they're going to start approaching you again and be like, okay, I think I got to make some changes here. I need to get in a routine again. So don't be discouraged. Summertime is kind of one of those slower periods, I think, for everyone. So keep posting on Facebook, but I'm going to show you real quick how to do the Pinterest post and how you can link it to your website. Bear with me just a second. I got to do this screen share thing. Okay. I think this is going to work. So here's my my pins. This is my personal pin. Up here in the top right corner, you see my profile. Now, one thing I want you to do, if you already have a Pinterest profile, I want you to put your website up here. See, there's my website. So go over here to this little pin, click Edit, put, you know, whatever you want to put up here. Say something about being an independent ambassador for Plexus Worldwide, and then put your website right here. Now, if somebody follows you and they open up your profile, they're going to see that, and they may or may not click that, but it's there and it's available. So make sure that you go ahead and put the link to your website right there. Now, coming down here, you can kind of see I just have a bunch of random things. We're planning on building a house soon, so I have a lot of stuff about houses, a lot of stuff about babies. I like to do crafts. I like to work out. You know, just all kinds of random things. So here's my Plexus board. I named it Plexus Slim in the very beginning because that's kind of what people know us by. So I just left it. So open this up, and you can see I have pinned quite a few things, and not all of the pins are linked to me. Like I pinned this Sarah Robbins. She pinned this thing: if you'd rather have a root canal than go back to your job after a holiday weekend, then we should talk. And it's true. So I don't always link my profile to them, but down here somewhere I think I linked one or two. So needless to say, I have a lot of pins on here. So this was the picture I was planning on repinning, so I guess I'm going to have to find another one. I'm going to add a pin from my computer. Sorry, let me go back through that. Okay, so over here there's this blank pin, and you're going to click the Add button once. And it's going to pull up this box that says Add a pin from. You can either add it from the web or you can add it from your computer. Most of us have some pictures saved to our computer that we put on Facebook. So I'm going to see if I can find one on my computer. Choose your image. Now let's see here. Bear with me for a second. I gotta find one. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one. This girl is rocking the pink drink. I'm gonna open it, upload the image, and you want to do put in some words here that people are going to use in their search. So healthy weight loss, healthy weight loss. Healthy weight loss in just one pink drink per day. Apparently weight loss needs a hyphen. Healthy weight loss in just one pink drink a day, and you can do some hashtagging. Plexus, hashtag Plexus Slim, Plexus Worldwide, hashtag weight loss, hashtag pink drink. Okay, that's probably enough. Healthy weight loss in just one pink drink per day. Okay, so I've got my hashtags. So if somebody goes to the search and they search weight loss, or they search pink drink or Plexus or whatever, a number of those things, this will be one of the pins that should pull up. So I'm going to go ahead and pin it, and I'm going to click back on that pin, and up here where it says Edit, I'm going to click on Edit, and right down here where it says Source, I'm going to put my website link right there. So I got to open my website. So I'm just going to click up here, and I'm going to right-click and copy, and then go back to Pinterest, and I'm going to right-click and hit paste. So that's my website, CassieLovesPink.myplexusproducts.com, and I'm going to save the changes. So now, whenever somebody clicks on my pin, and then they click on it again, it's going to take them to my website. Right there, Cassie Terry. So, hopefully this will help you guys out a little bit. And I know a lot of you already do Pinterest, and I know a lot of you already have a Plexus board on your pins, but it's really important to go ahead and link your website to your pins so that people will be directed to your website. So, that's just something that I want you guys to try to do. I feel like in addition to Facebook, Pinterest is probably the second most popular social media right now, and we really need to take advantage of it. So I think I'm back. Okay, so I want to make this short video so that you guys could know how to do that. I just kind of stumbled upon that by messing around on Pinterest. So hopefully that tutorial will help. If you've never done Pinterest before, it's going to take you a little bit to get used to it. It's a little bit different, but once you get the hang of it, it's really fun. Another thing I want to touch base on with social media, make sure you're not getting caught up spending non-productive time on your social media sites. That being said, Candy Crush, Farmville, whatever saga, probably not going to produce any income with your Plexus business. I personally don't play any games on Facebook. I completely ignore all game requests. I have no desire to start. I barely have time to do the 3 jobs that I have right now, so I think I don't have time to do games. But also, you can get caught up just scrolling through Facebook, scrolling. You know, you've probably seen it once. You know, I typically check Facebook every few hours, but I probably don't need to. I could probably check it once in the morning, once in the evening, and get all the information I need from people. And it's not that I don't like, I like keeping up with my friends and stuff. It's fun, but it's really important to kind of refocus. Now, why did I get on Facebook? I need to do some follow-up messages. I need to post some things about Plexus. And make sure you're doing other posts too. Don't just always post about Plexus, because people want to see you also. That's why they're your friend on Facebook. And so you want to keep those relationships, and you know, comment, like, you know, do all those things that you did before you had your Plexus business, and just throw some Plexus in there a couple times a day and you'll be fine. Pinterest, you can get caught up in pinning things for an hour, and the next thing you know, you've been on there an hour and you're like, oh crud, I've got to go start dinner. I didn't get done what I needed to get done. So another thing I do need to tell you, that this linking it to your website on Pinterest, you can only do that from your computer. You can't do that from your phone or your iPad. At least I haven't figured that out yet. So please try to implement that. See if you get any hits on it. I think it's a good thing to do. You want to say hi? Oh, you gonna be shy. She's gonna be a little bit shy today. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful. I am trying to get a training together for August, but I need ideas. I need you guys to tell me what you want to be trained on, because I don't know. So tell me what you want to be trained on, and I will try to get that set up. If I have several, like 15 of you or more that are interested, I will rent a room at the library for a couple hours. If not that many of you are going to be able to make it, then we'll probably do it at my house again. So either way is fine. I'm totally cool with letting you guys come to my house. But just let me know, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye. You say bye?
Bye.
Bye.